Good morning, students. I am Akanksha, your maths teacher. Today we are going to start chapter 9, that is fraction. Now, first of all, what is fraction? When something, a whole, is divided into equal parts, each part is called a fraction of the whole. Now try to understand with the help of the example. See, we are having a rectangle and we divide this rectangle into three equal parts. This red, white and this purple. So this one rectangle is divided into three equal parts and each part is then called 1/3. Each part gives 3/1/3. See the next example we are having. We divide this figure into 4 equal parts. So this 1 is divided into 4 equal parts. It gives us 4/1/4. Next is to write a fraction in numbers. How we can write a fraction in number? We write number of parts we are talking about upon total number of equal parts. The number on the top is the numerator. The number at the bottom is the denominator. See this example. We divide this pizza into 4 equal parts. And here one part is taken out. Now we are talking here about these 3 parts. So we write it as 3/4, where 3 is called numerator and 4 is our denominator. Our next topic is fraction of a collection. A part of collection of thing is a fraction of the whole collection. Try to understand with the help of example. We are having 9 balls. Out of these 9 balls, 1/3 are red. So we write it as 1/3 of 9 and this is equals to 3. How we get 3? We divide the 9 by 3. So 3 balls are red. Now we are having 2/3 of the balls are yellow. So how many are in numbers? So we'll write it as 2/3 of 9. This is equals to 2 multiply by 9 divide by 3. So using board mass, first we divide the number. We get 3. After dividing 9 by 3, we get 3. So 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6. So 6 balls are yellow in color. Now see the next example. We are having 12 stars. And out of these 12 stars, 1/4 are green. So we write it as 1/4 of 12. That will be equals to 3. And again how it comes? We divide the 12 by 4. We get 3. So 3 are green stars. Now rest are 3/4 of the 12 stars are blue. So we write it as 3/4 of 12. Of means multiply. So we write it as 3 multiplied by 12 divided by 4. Again by using board mass, first we divide the number. So we get 12 divided by 4, we get 3. So we are having 3 multiply 3. This is equals to 9. So 9 stars are blue in color. Our next topic is like and unlike fraction. Fractions with same denominator are like fraction. Fraction with same denominator are like fraction. See, we are having this circle and we divide this circle into 4 equal parts, and out of these 4 parts we color one part. So in fraction we write it as 1 upon 4. One more circle we are having. Again we divide this circle into 4 equal parts, and here we color 3 parts. So in fraction we write it as 3 upon 4. So here 1 upon 4 and 3 upon 4 are like fraction because they are having same denominator. Now fractions with different denominators are unlike fractions. See the example here. We have this figure. Here we divide it into 5 equal parts and we shade one part. So in fraction we write it as 1 upon 5. Total we are having 5 and 1 is shaded, so we write it as 1 upon 5. In the next figure we divide it into 2 equal parts and we shade here one part. So we write in fraction as 1 upon 2. Here 1 upon 5 and 1 upon 2 are unlike fractions because they are having different denominators. Next we are having proper and improper fractions. See here, fractions such as 1 upon 2, 2 upon 3, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 7 are called proper fractions. Have you seen any similarity between these fractions? They are having numerator smaller than their denominator. In all these fractions, the numerator is smaller than denominator. That is why we call them as proper fraction. Now, the fractions such as 2 upon 2, 4 upon 4, 3 upon 2 and 9 upon 7 are called improper fraction. Why they are called improper fraction? Here the numerator is greater or equal to the denominator. That is why we call them as improper fractions. See children, we have studied like fraction and unlike fraction, proper fraction and improper fraction. Next we are having mixed fraction. Now what are mixed fraction? A fraction made up of a whole number and a proper fraction is called a mixed fraction. For example, 2 whole 1 upon 2 is a mixed fraction. This mixed fraction is the another way of writing an improper fraction 5 upon 2. This 2 whole 1 upon 2 is the another way of writing improper fraction 5 upon 2. In mixed fraction, the whole part is called the integral part and fraction is called fractional part. See this example, 2 whole 1 upon 2. This 2 is called the integral part and this fraction is called the fractional part. 5 whole 3 upon 4. we call this 5 as this 5 is the integral part and 3 upon 4 is the fractional part. Now we can start our exercise 9a. See the question number 1. Color to show the fraction. One fraction is given here 8 upon 15 and few boxes are given. Just see in your book. Total number of these boxes are 15 and out of these 15 we have to color 8 boxes. So we color the 8 boxes out of these 15 boxes. Question number 2. Write in numbers and words the fraction shaded. Now in question number 2, figures are given to you and some portion is colored and you have to write this figure in numbers and words also. So here see this figure, we are having 4 equal parts. In this figure we are having 4 equal parts and out of these 4 equal parts 3 are shaded. So in fraction, so in numbers we write it as 3 upon 4 and in words we write it 3/4. Now see question number 3. Fill in the blanks. Few I am doing for you and other you can try it yourself. First part, in 5 upon 7 the numerator is, obviously it is 5 and denominator is 7. Now see the C part. If the numerator is 7 and the denominator is 9, so in fraction we write it as 7 upon 9. See the E part. If 1 is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is 1 upon 4 or 1/4 of the whole. Now see F part. If 1 is divided into 9 equal parts, then each part is called 1/9 of the whole. See G part. The number of quarters that makes a whole 1 is 4. Quarter means 4. Now see the H part. How many tenths make a whole 1? So this is 10. Now see question number 4. Color the fractions, count and write. I am doing B part for you. Here you have, in this question you have to color the fraction, then you have to count them and write. 1 upon 3 of 12. So this will be equals to 1 multiplied by 12 divided by 3. So 1, we write 1 as it is, then multiply, and after dividing 12 by 3 we get 4. So 1 multiplied 4 is equals to 4. So we have to shade 4 parts out of these total 12 parts. Now see question number 5. Fill in the blanks. I am doing E part for you. 3 upon 4 of 24. 3 upon 4 of 24. We write it as 3 multiplied by 24 divided by 4. So we get 3 multiplied by 6. The 6 we get from 24 divided by 4. We get 6. So 3 multiplied by 4, this is equals to 18. 3 6 are 18. Now see the F part. 2 upon 7 of 21. We write it as 2 multiplied by 21 divided by 7. After dividing 21 by 7, we get 3. And 2 here we are having. So 2 multiplied by 3 is equals to 6. Now I am going to start exercise 9b. I am doing question number 4 for you. Write integral part and the fractional part of each fraction. First is 3 whole 2 upon 7. In this mixed fraction, you have to tell which is the integral part and which one is the fractional part. So the integral part is 3 and fractional part is 2 upon 7. See the B part, 4 whole 3 upon 4. Here integral part is 4 and fractional part is 3 upon 4. Now question number 5, change into mixed fraction. So children, and fraction is given to you and you have to change this fraction into mixed fraction. Now how you will convert a fraction into mixed fraction? See, you divide this 4 by 3. After dividing 4 by 3, you get the quotient 1 and remainder also 1. So we write it here. First we write here quotient 1 whole 1 upon 4. Now see the next B part. This is 5 upon 2. Again we divide this 5 by 2. After dividing we get the quotient 2 and again we get, here also we get the remainder 1. So in mixed fraction we write 5 upon 2 as 2 whole 1 upon 2. 2 whole we write here quotient and remainder we write here as the numerator of the fractional part. Now question number 6 is change into improper fraction. Now here a mixed fraction is given to you and you have to change it into improper fraction. Now how you will convert an mixed fraction into improper fraction? See, you have to multiply this integral part by the denominator. This is 3 multiplied by 3 and then you add the numerator. So after multiplying 3 multiply 3 we get 9. 9 plus 2 we get 11 and 3 is same. Denominator is same. So we get the improper fraction 11 upon 3. Why we call it improper fraction? Because this numerator 11 is greater than our denominator. That is why it is an improper fraction. See the next part, 4 whole 3 upon 5. Again, we multiply the integral part 4 by the denominator 5 and we add our numerator. So after multiplying 4 and 5 we get 20. 4 5s are 20 plus 3 we get 23 upon 5. Now see question number 7. Write in the form of fraction. This is very simple. We have 7 divided by 2. So in fractional we write it as 7 upon 2. We are having 9 divided by 4. So in the form of fraction we write it as 9 upon 4. Our next question is question number 8. Write in the form of division. First question is given to you 5 upon 9. So in the form of division we write it as 5 divided by 9. C part. C part is 2 whole 5 upon 6. So this fraction is given in the form of mixed fraction. So first of all we have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. Then only we can write it in the form of division. To change into improper fraction, what we have to do? We have to multiply the integral part 2 by denominator 6 and then we add our numerator. So we get, after solving this, 2 multiplied by 6, that is 12, plus 5, we get 17 upon 6. Now 17 upon 6, in the form of division, we write it as 17 divided by 6.